What's up, guys? It's DippinDoodes back again. I know. You guys are like, dude, shut up. You made 2 videos already today. We don't want to see another one. No, nah, I'm bored. I gotta work. I ain't got shit to do. And you know how it is when you get off fucking work. You're like, dip, 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 dip. So that's what I've been doing. I've been dipping and watching YouTube videos. And watched a new guy I haven't watched before, Skull Vlog. Haven't watched him before. I was watching him. He did a whole like history type of video, like his first dip, what he did, how it went, detailed, all that type of stuff. And I'm like, you fuckers don't know shit about me, except the first dip I ever had was Copenhagen wintergreen, and then I started dipping grizzly, and then that's it. That's it. That's all you guys know. So I'm gonna throw in a lip of Copenhagen wintergreen, because I get rid of that shitty ass snooze. I've got me a bottle, and I got me some water. And you guys, it's story time. So let's pack us a dip. Ooh. Yummy. I know, I'm just kind of bored, so I said, fuck it. I'm making another video. So, got our pinch. I like this wintergreen. Alright. Now, like you guys know, my first dip was Copenhagen wintergreen. I'll go into the detail. I believe it was October. Either October or November. Somewhere around that time. I can't remember exactly. So I think it was October. Sometime in October in 9th grade year. I just started hanging out with Max. Or, no. It was 10th grade. My bad. 10th grade. My sophomore year. And, my friend Max. You guys know Max. He was in the first couple videos. He'd been badgering me about dipping. So one night, I was feeling like, oh, what the hell, we ain't got no cigarettes. It's nicotine. I can handle it. So they all got dipped, and it was a Copenhagen wintergreen. So I was like, Max, I'm ready. I'm ready to try it. He's like, I'm proud of you. So I'm like, do that snappy shit for me. He's like, that's called packing. Gotta learn how to pack. When he dip, I was like, okay, I'll learn. So, packs for me. And I was like, man, he's told me stories about these people that take small ass pinches. I'm gonna take, I'm gonna take a good sized pinch. Or at the time I didn't know what it was, pinch. So I was like, I'll take a good sized dip. So I say I took about maybe that much. I mean, that's not much for a beginner. It sort of is and it sort of not. Depends on the person. So I threw it up in there, right here in the front, where I usually dip now, sort of. It's in the middle. I either dip back here or right here. My throat got dry. 1 second, guys. So I throw it in. I'm pretty sure I went like, I pulled my lip out. I said in there, he's like, alright, now pack down with your fingers. I was like, okay. So I put it right there. Had it right there. I'm spitting off the curb. We're out in his front yard just dipping. And we're all just sitting down chilling. And I'm spitting off the curb. And I'm like, man, this ain't too bad. The taste isn't too bad. And then I look over at him. He's like, what the fuck are you doing? What the fuck? I was like, what? He's like, you got it in the wrong damn place. You gotta put it back here. I was like, okay. He's like, try and move it with your tongue. So I touched my tongue too. I was like, ugh! Oh, that's nasty. He's like, alright. Be close to you, move it with your tongue. I was like, oh, okay, I will. So I moved it back with my finger, and that's when disaster hit. I sat there for a second. I was like, alright, this ain't too bad. A little nugget flew back down my throat. To where I'm like, and I start dry heaving a little bit, and then they're like, dude, you're gonna throw up, you're gonna throw up. I was like, I'm not going to. I'm not gonna do it. So I sat there for a second, and I started talking about the nastiest shit. They're like, think of greasy KFC chicken. I was like, ugh, ugh. So I'm driving, and I'm like, dude, I can't do it. I can't do it. He's like, you're a fucking pussy, you take that out. I'm like, I can't do it. First time I did that, I was a pussy about it. I didn't complain about the burn. I didn't do any of that, but I didn't keep it in long. I kept it in maybe 5 to 10 minutes. So I was like, I can't do it. And I took it out. Like, and I had that head change. I was like, oh, fuck, oh, God. I'm like, dude, I gotta go home. I'm gonna go home and throw up. I didn't, by the way. So I went home. I was like, oh, God. I'm like, I need something to eat. So I got a couple slices of bread, and I chomped those down. Got some water in me. And I went and laid down. I was like, oh, fuck. And I passed out. That was the first time I dipped. Then, I was like, man, I'm never doing that shit again. That was nasty. I don't like it. A couple months later, Mike's like, Steven, you gotta dip again. I was like, why? He's like, because I just smoked the last cigarette. I was like, damn you. So I'm like, alright, I'll try it. This time it was Grizzly Straight. Now, you know, I already knew how to do everything, so I sat in the back. I was like, oh, what? Oh my God. And it tasted great. Now, I would say it's about mid-November the next time. Or December. Somewhere around there. And I started dipping again. So I threw it in. I was like, holy shit, dude. This is awesome. He's like, you're damn right. So we go on. That's when I started dipping more. I didn't dip. I didn't have my own can. I didn't buy my own cans. I always buy them dips off Max. And he's like, oh, you're not going to take big pinches anyway, so here you go. So I got it. Threw in a pinch. And this is when I started dipping more. We had snow days. We had like 3 days off because of the fucking snow. We had like 7 inches of snow, and that's a lot for fucking where I live. So that's when I started dipping. I started dipping during the snow. We fucking just throw in a lip, and I would only keep it in for like maybe 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and that'd be done. You're like, that's right. You're still a noob. That's when I started dipping more. And then I started getting into it, and I learned how to pack. I got it down. I was like, yeah, Max. And he's like, what? I was like, look what I can do. And he's like, oh, you're fucking cool. And he made fun of me for it, but I was like, dude, I'm fucking proud. Shut up. It was around that time that I went and got my first can of Grizzly Straight. I was like, man, at the time, I rode Max in the morning to school because I still lived in Van Buren. So I rode with him to school. The next day, I was like, Max, guess what I got? He's like, what you got? And I pulled out my can. I was like, I bought my first can. He looked over and he gave me a handshake. He's like, I'm proud of you. I was like, damn right. He's like, and I got something new. I was like, oh shit. No shit. This is what I'm used to. You can't switch shit up on me. He's like, you're gonna dip this. You're gonna like it. I was like, okay. Grizzly Natural. That's when I started dipping natural, guys. I might have to get a can natural long cut now because I'm thinking about it. So, the Grizzly Natural, I threw it in. I was like, oh my God. Dude, this is... And we opened the can. We just cracked it. So we cracked it. We got it all nice and we popped the lid. Smelled it. Oh, it smelled like whiskey. We were like, holy shit. This smells fucking good. And so we throw in our pins and we're like, damn, dude, this is good. And so we had a little bottle. And we went to Sonic. We went in there and got us a couple medium drinks. Here's why we did that. We got a couple of medium drinks. We drank that down. I had a cherry Sprite or a cherry Coke, something like that. And I didn't take it down. He's like, now, I'm going to teach you something so you dip in school. Alright, what are you going to teach me? He's like, flatten that dip down. I was like, okay, I'll squeeze it. Got all the dip juice out, squeezed it more. got it nice and flat against my gums. He's like, no, spitting through a straw. I was like, dude, I don't know if I can do that. He's like, all you do, get the straw up so it's not against the ground or at the bottom of the cup, and you take it and you blow into it. So it's okay. So I blew into it. I was like, fuck yeah. So we go to school and we walk in. And I'm like, yeah. This is my first time dipping in school. I'm like, dude, I'm kind of sketchy about this. He's like, don't get sketchy about it. I was like, okay. We were dipping in school, and I was like, dude, this is fucking awesome. He's like, you're damn right. And that was his saying. He's like, you're damn right. So I really just wanted to give you guys some history about my dipping history. It's really what I wanted to do. I figured you guys didn't know anything about me. I thought, throw that out there. And that's when I started dipping natural. I started buying lots of cans of natural. At the time, I had to hide from my mom. So I did the worst thing I could ever do. I got a can of Grizzly Straight. I had money. I just got $10. I was like, fuck yeah, I'm gonna go buy some cans. I got a can of Grizzly Straight and I got a can of Grizzly Natural. Do not buy mixed flavors. I looked at it, I'm like, what the fuck do I want? Holy shit. It's the hardest decision ever. Cause like, oh, I really want this natural. I'm like, oh, I really want some straight. And I was like, oh fuck. Ended up taking the Dippin straight. And then one day, I got this nasty shit. I don't like it at all. They were at a Grizzly Natural, and at the time I didn't know about Copenhagen Natural. I never had it. So I was like, alright, just go in there and get me some natural. Came out. Ooh, got a little heartburn. With Grizzly 1900. I was like, alright, fuck yeah. So I went home, and I was watching a movie, and I'm like, alright, I'm throwing the dip, watch a movie, and go to bed. So like, alright, I'm gonna try this 1900. I got a pinch, I put it in my lip, and it was like, ugh, fucking got everywhere. I think Grizzly 1900 is like the snuff, I don't know if I got the fine cut, the long cut, I don't know. They got fucking everywhere. I was like, oh, fuck this. And I got it all out, I wouldn't wash my mouth out, and so I got that can of Grizzly Straight on me. I dipped it straight. No problem. And then I got into Copenhagen. Then I got into Red Seal and Grizzly. And then now I'm back to Copenhagen. Really just wanted to give you guys a little history about my dipping history. Back at the time I used to always bum dips. I was a mooch. And I was just bored. I'm like, I don't want to make a video. So here it is, guys. It ain't packed very well. So I'm getting little fragments everywhere. Thing is, I never, ever dipped pouches. I have not dipped a pouch to my day. I lie. I just lied to you guys. I'm sorry. I did one pouch. Other than that, it's all been long cut. I'm a fucking man. I had the first pouch I ever had was at a football game. It was this year actually. First football game of the year. And I was like, fuck, I need dip. I don't want to waste mine because I want some tomorrow. This guy walked up and I'm like, hey, you got dip? And he's like, yeah. I got Skull Cool Mint pouches. I was like, what the fuck is that? He's like, you gotta try it. I was like, alright, give me it. I put it in there, I was like, what the fuck is this? And it was like that long, it was small, and I'm like, what the fuck? Dude, this ain't shit. And he's like, fucking put it in. I was like, okay. It wasn't good. I didn't like it. Guys, I'm running on 15 minutes here. If you watch this video, thank you. Some shout outs. Go see Cajun Tiger 616, Colton some Grizzly, Grizzgreen Girl, Outlaw Dipper, Skull Blog, he's pretty cool. And all them dippers out there. And don't forget to subscribe to me right up there. Right there. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll talk to you guys later. The next video will be up on Monday. You guys have to watch that video. I'm telling you right now. That's all, guys. Later.